First time in the van, on the bed. It's so comfortable, so much more space. I just got done driving some screws into the bed frame, running new lines for the water pump so I don't have to clean the old ones, cutting the bolts from the floor. I got it, put LEDs in that dome light right there, and I got to install the stove right there. And that's it for tonight. All right, trying to install the stove. Got to cut a hole. Here's the stove top. And here's the lid. It's going right here. The stove's installed. You open it up. It's got everything. Even the little wings on the side if it's windy in the van. So awesome. We got voltage coming from all the way from the battery down this little cable that used to power the wheelchair lift here. And now we're going to use this to power DC to DC charger. Alright, so we got this Renogy, I call it Renogi, DC to DC charger we're going to be installing. And so far, since we just tested and we have voltage at this wire, we need ground, chassis ground. So I just did this while she was on the phone with, they said vecina de la hora, whatever that means. Alright, this hole, going in there, come out from under the bus. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not even sure if I'm pointing in the right direction. But under there, it's going to get chassis grounded. And this end will go over here to this ground. What is wrong? I can't even point right. That'll tie to this, and then this will tie to that. And then this and this guy will go to the battery that's under there, this big ass 300 amp hour battery. And this guy will go on a custom panel that I'm gonna mount over here. So that's all cool and all, but I need to order a couple of more parts. I need to get some anal fuses for this one and for this one. It's just A and L, like it's easier to just say anal. So, alright, we'll be back to this guy a little bit later. I just made the wire end today for now. Bye-bye. Alright guys, next day here, we got the A and L fuse connected to the power. There's no fuse in there, it's just a holder. And I still need to make something for that. And then we got a new ground ran. It's just kind of loose on this end, but it's right there. Same spot the lift was connected to. Wow, this thing's a beast. 300 amp hours. This is gonna be our house battery. It's going probably like over there somewhere. So I got all the ground and the positive for the DC to DC charger, which is right there, is gonna be here. This is the beast. This is a huge sumbitch. Can't wait to use it. Ton of power. At last, success. You gotta have the right tools. I've tried so many different rivets, so many different rivet guns. Nothing worked until I got the proper 1/4 inch heavy duty rivets and a proper riveting gun. Like, the right tools is everything. And just one of them is already holding this pretty good. Like, I'm so glad I didn't compromise and go with the 3/16. I'm gonna pop the rest of these in. I just got one in so far. All right. Just set 3. Look how beautifully it came out. This thing is solid. I can't move it at all, and that's just a 3. I'm gonna do the last one right now. I'm gonna try to get it on film. Work, but let's see. This is all done. All right, well, we got the main electrical done. These ends here, I still need to put shrink tube on them, but they need to go to the battery. Battery right there, which is going in there. That's about it. She's ready to roll. After this, I could test it. Well, she's charging. It's blinking, saying charging. There's a big battery. So yeah, we're good. We good. All right, so I have the DC to DC all set up. It's charging the battery. The battery is anchored down a little bit. Yeah, so I made this harness. So this panel I made, harness, this plugs into the battery, runs that way. This mounts right there. And then we have a switch that turns this whole thing on and off. And then it comes back to here and it runs into that goes there, and this little pigtail connects to my USB chargers or my 12 volt plug. These are USB chargers, so there's a 12 volt plug here. Then I have another USB, another voltmeter, and another 12 volt plug, and 5 different things I could turn on. And this first switch is gonna turn on these outlets. So, and then I'm gonna do like a sink water pump, a interior light, a fridge, and diesel heater or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. That's my electrical, guys. And then I have 2 EcoFlows, Delta 2s, and a Jackery 500. Just kind of as like extra things. All right, so this is working now. I got the fan going from the USB. The voltage is reading, and then that switch all the way to the left is a little USB socket over there. I actually ended up welding 2 more crossbars to make it really supportive for 2 adults if they were to be on top of each other. If you know what I mean. So there's no fall throughs, because we don't want to fall through. All right. And yeah, I got the electrical done too. Hope you guys enjoyed this bed frame build, because it turned out awesome.